difficult has it been recovering from the injury and, you know, just going through this 5 years of being on the sidelines?
Joe, I'm strong. I'm strong-minded, and you've got to be. So what other option had I got but to get back on my feet again and build myself back up? And I relished the opportunity to do so. And that's it. Here I am back. What's done is done. What's in the past is in the past. Now, we are here in the future, and the fight is booked. And I am incredibly encouraged and excited to grace the octagon once again.
Well, we're incredibly excited to see you. Max, what are your thoughts on a guy like Conor being out for 5 years, having that brutal injury, while the entire time you've been very active?
It doesn't matter, you know. I see a lot of people talking about it, but we're fighters, man. This is what we do. I can't wait, man. I'm looking forward to the best version of Conor.
Unfortunately for him, his opponent is a guy that's on the level in this fight in Max Holloway, which in turn makes the question more valid. Who do we see inside the octagon? My thought is we see a Conor McGregor that's as focused and committed as he has ever been. I don't know if with the injuries and the time away and the weight gains and now the weight loss and all these things, if that Conor McGregor, even if he is more motivated than ever, is enough to beat a Max Holloway. Now, that's no prediction. I'm just saying. But also, you don't get better at something by not doing it.
Yeah.
That's just the case, right? So you can train as hard as you want, but at the end of the day, it's still been about 4 or 5 years since he last.
Conor McGregor is fighting at 170, your weight class, against Max Holloway. Do you think he can beat Max at 170?
No, I think Max gonna win. I'm super fan of Max Holloway, you know, but he fighting more, you know. McGregor is 5 years without fight, so I don't think he's gonna beat Max Holloway.
Even though they're fighting at 170 and Max has never gone there?
I don't think so. I think Max gonna win.
Conor McGregor making his return. What was your reaction when that was announced?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. Big name for our sports, and but he have tough opponents. Max Holloway against Conor. I think Max can beat him.
Up against Max Holloway in a great fight. How do you see that matchup between those two?
Personally, I think because it's at welterweight, I see Conor knocking him out. Like, everyone's counting Conor out and thinks that Max is going to win. If it goes to the later rounds, yeah, Max definitely probably start piecing him up on the feet because he's got that cardio and the volume. But the fact that it's at welterweight, I think, favours Conor because Charles made Max look small at lightweight. So imagine how big Conor's going to look compared to.
Glove on me. I'm going to laugh in your face. It's another world here against me, and it's another world at this weight. I'm going to come out of this bout unscathed and in all glory.
We talk about ancestors, we talk about warriors, bro. I'm a Hawaiian warrior, brother. I'm going to touch your face over and over again, brother. I already know this, brother.
Joe, Max is my child,
brother. Welcome to the Mystic Max era, brother. Welcome back.
Excuses,
welcome back.
Max is
Max is here. Return of the Max, July 11th. A bunch of gloves is going to get laid on that pretty face, brother. Keep it clean for me.
I'm going to box his ears off my hands down. Max, I'm going to box you out with my hands down.
We saw last time what happened that you didn't boxing. Game boxing.
Anyway, Charles, quiet.
Come on.
Joe, I'm going to come out of this fight unscathed.
Topuria, complete aura loss. Marab, complete aura loss. And I actually feel like we are living in the timeline where Conor McGregor comes back at UFC 329 and KOs Max Holloway, okay? When I talk about the matchup, I'm not just talking about, dude, Conor McGregor is a better striker than Max Holloway. I feel like, you know, overall, he kind of is. But listen, bro, looking at the matchup, right? Obviously, there's a lot of question marks. There's a lot of things we don't know because we haven't seen Conor McGregor in the UFC octagon for 5 years. I totally understand that. I do not look at this betting line and go, these people are idiots. They should be picking McGregor. I'm not saying that, okay? I understand why McGregor is a massive underdog, but just look at the style matchup of the fight and let's walk with me here and let's say Conor McGregor shows up prepared, fully not injured, ready to take this fight. We've seen from the Michael Chandler fight that, you know, back in the day, it used to be McGregor will just show up regardless. Even if he's injured, whatever it is, he will show up. Now he's not taking that risk anymore, right? So let's say he shows up to this fight. He is healthy. He's prepared. 4 or 5 rounds against Max Holloway at 170, which I think favors Conor McGregor. This is what I see happening.
1 asterisk asterisk.
Mixed martial arts has seen many legendary fights throughout history. But Conor McGregor facing Max Holloway is a matchup that has divided the entire MMA fan base. Since this fight was announced, fans have been choosing sides everywhere. In gyms, online discussions, and among fight lovers, everyone has an opinion about who will win. This fight feels different because both fighters have completely different styles. Conor McGregor became a global superstar because of his knockout power, championship experience, and ability to end fights quickly. His fight IQ is also one of his biggest strengths. He studies opponents, understands their movements, and waits for the perfect moment to attack. Many fans believe McGregor still has the ability to deliver another huge victory because of his past performances and unforgettable knockouts. They believe his timing and accuracy could change the fight in just a few seconds, but Max Holloway's supporters have their own strong argument. Holloway is known for his incredible cardio, non-stop pressure, and ability to keep attacking for 5 full rounds. He does not easily break under pressure and continues moving forward no matter what happens. The biggest question is whether McGregor can handle Holloway's constant pressure. Can a fighter famous for explosive finishes survive against someone who is built to outlast opponents? That is why this matchup is so exciting. Some fans expect McGregor to win by an early knockout, while others believe Holloway could take the fight into deep rounds and win through endurance. Both sides have real evidence. McGregor has a history of shocking finishes, while Holloway has shown many times that he refuses to quit. This is not just a fight between two fighters. It is a battle between power and precision versus pressure and stamina.
I think Conor McGregor for Conor McGregor, it's in the opponents. Because Conor McGregor, when he fights people that aren't the elite of the elite, he still looks like a world beater. Because when he fought Donald Cowboy Cerrone, right before he went to the Dustin Poirier fight 2 and 3, he beat him in like a minute, right? He's fighting the most elite fighters in the world. So when you say that, how much slippage was there? So when he loses to Dustin Poirier in Abu Dhabi, right? That was 7 years past the first fight. You're obviously both going to be better. Dustin just so happened to be a better mixed martial artist at that point in their careers. Second time they fought, Dustin's pieced him up again, but then he breaks his leg. But when he fights people that aren't on the level...
One of the biggest supporters of Conor McGregor is Georges St-Pierre, the former UFC champion in 2 divisions. His opinion carries a lot of respect because he is considered one of the greatest fighters in MMA history. When St-Pierre talks about McGregor, he is not only talking about fighting ability.